Today I'm in the mood for some good old-fashioned Mexican food. So yes, I am in the mood for Mexican food, but I don't want all the calories. So today I'm taking a recipe out of my Trim Healthy Mama starter book, and it's called a Queso Chicken Bake. Look at that picture. Doesn't that look yummy? So we're going to give that a try, and based on the ingredients, it sounds amazing. So I hope you'll join me. Now to make this dish, I needed some Rotel, the tomatoes with the chilies, and I didn't have any, so I just took some diced tomatoes. I added some green chilies, about a tablespoon, and then I've got some bell peppers that I froze from my garden. So I'm just gonna put a handful of those in. They're just different color bell peppers, but they're not hot. These are all kind of cool bell peppers. And then I'm gonna put the rest of these in a Ziploc bag in my freezer. I love having fresh peppers on hand if I ever need to make a casserole or, soup or chili or what have you. Seems like I've just always got peppers from my garden, so it's just something I try to get some that I can stuff and put in my freezer, and then I also try to keep some in the freezer that I can use for other things. So this was probably about 10 different kinds of peppers from my garden. All I'm gonna do is just get some of this air out and just go stick these in my outside freezer. And then I've got them whenever I need them. So this recipe is so simple. I'm gonna take a can of black beans. Now these were some black beans that I canned about a month or so ago. I'm just gonna go ahead and drain these and just put them through a strainer so they're nice and clean and ready for the casserole. So all I'm gonna do is coat my 8x8 pan with a little bit of coconut spray, some coconut oil spray. Then I'm gonna add my Rotel and my black beans. And I'm gonna put all the measurements down below in the description. So if you'd like to make this, give it a try. I'm gonna add 2 cups of chicken. Now when I grill my chicken, I actually grill a whole bunch of it and then I freeze it into 1 cup bags with my food saver, and that way it's nice and fresh. I have it for salads and casseroles and all kinds of things. So there's 1 cup. This chicken is so good. I marinated in this mojito sauce and then I grilled it, and I am not kidding. It smells so good. Then I'm going to add some corn. My recipe calls for 1/4 of a cup of canned or frozen corn. It's a little tiny measuring cup. So, okay, so there's 1/4 of a cup of corn. Well, I'm actually gonna be adding 1/2 of a cup of cooked brown rice. So I'm cooking my rice right now. So as soon as that's ready, I'm gonna take it out and add it to it, and then I'll show you the next step. Now, I'm not gonna do this, but I think this would be really good if I added a jar of my tomatillo salsa, and it's just tomatillos, vinegar. I've got a recipe on how to make it and can it. If you're interested in watching it, I'll link it above. While we're waiting for our rice to finish cooking, I'm gonna add a cup of almond milk to, I'm using a food processor, but you could use a blender if you like. I'm gonna add 1/2 of a cup of okra. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna add 4 wedges of Laughing Cow cheese. All right, we're gonna add some chili powder, cumin. We're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of some type of a little artificial sweetener. I'm using monk fruit. We're gonna add some ground black pepper And then we're also going to add some type of a mineral salt. I use pink Himalayan sea salt, but you use whatever you like. All right, then we're just going to blend this up until you can't even figure out that it's anything but a drink. That looks really nice. Are you enjoying this video today? If so, will you give me a like or a thumbs up or share this video with someone you think might be enjoying it as well? I'm going to try to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And at the end of the year, if I hit my 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a brand new Presto canner to one lucky subscriber. So if you're interested in being part of that drawing, please subscribe today. Send me an email to homesteadpatch63@gmail.com. And I will go ahead and put you in the drawing. And if I can hit 10,000 subscribers, we all win. All right, our brown rice is done. So we're going to add that to the mix. You're going to add cooked brown rice and kind of blend this together. Boy, it smells amazing. And then we're going to pour our cheesy mixture right over the top of this. Give it another quick mix. This is just my kind of food. I don't know how else to say it. I just love this kind of food. I was just craving some kind of Mexican food, and this just, I can already tell from the smell that this is just gonna be unbelievably good. All right, now we're gonna top it with some Parmesan cheese. Now, it says to use powdered Parmesan, like the kind you get in the green can, but I don't have any. All I have is this shaved Parmesan. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that over the top, and I'm gonna stick that in a preheated oven at 365 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes, and I'll bring you back as soon as it's done. So very carefully, I'm gonna give this a try for you. It is super, super hot, but I just can't wait another second. Oh my gosh. I give that a 10. Hold on, let me do this for you right. 10! I'm gonna serve this with a salad, and I'm gonna have this wonderful chicken casserole that is completely on my plan. I just hit over 15 pounds and I going strong. If you have not tried this program for Trim Healthy Mama, I started with the starter book. I ended up buying the recipe book as well. And there's so many recipes in here that I just really love. So if you're not a subscriber to my channel, give me a like, a thumbs up, consider subscribing. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. So I hope you have a great evening, a great afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.